Hello everyone, welcome back. We are planning to invade Romania here. They've got some oil that I want. Gotta make sure to have that oil if I'm going to be doing tanks and ships and all that. We are going to be patrolling their seas with our one sub over there. Let's see, we are getting some aircraft built, which is quite nice. Because once we get the aircraft built, we can start doing a little bit better about air suppression and things. Let's get this guy moved up here. And we'll have them over southern Romania for now. I think with no manpower we shouldn't exercise the men. Or train them. This is a decent unit composition. It's better than it was. It's going to take a little while to get it where I want it exactly. I'll probably give them support artillery. So, saying that, I should have left them as an artillery unit before. They should be able to bust through this artillery guy here and along the coast. These tanks, I think they might do alright. They probably won't be best against them, but we'll see. Okay, communist rally in the country. We're going to get our other research slot here in a moment. Would be pretty good. And then when we get up, I'm going to go from volunteer to limited conscription, so we can at least get some men. Or I might try to finish this war without doing that, and then do it so we can get the bulk of their population as well. I think that's probably smarter. So we'll let some time pass here. I think we got quite a while yet before this one's done. Yeah, we're just getting started. So we're still working on our land doctrine. That'll be good, because I do at some point want to use some tanks, but I need to make that unit composition much better, or it's just not going to do much for me. Now, giving engineering companies at 10 experience, I think, is where we're going to want to be at, to the infantry divisions. Give them a little dig in. I think they can get a little more breakthrough with it. Those industrial robots are well ahead of time, but I think it's going to be a good idea. Especially now that we have another slot that we can use. Let's see, national focus. Let's do maybe political focus, so I can get some different changes to our government going that I want to do. As far as industry goes, we're ahead of time on these. Let's see. We don't want synthetic oil. Rubber factories are fine, but I don't think it's that vital right now. Getting the next level of construction speed would be nice. So we'll go for that. It's going to take a long time. We're well ahead of time, but I think a lot of these industry things, getting them up early is more important than getting the different military aspects going. So we're mostly focusing on technology and industry, but I think that's going to benefit us in the long run. Now this is probably going to add 20 world tension or so, maybe 22. So we should still be under 45, so no one else can join factions yet. Modify our government. I think going up in conscription law, well, no, we're going to wait. I've decided to wait. So we're going to do lightly regulated, so we can get some extra population. We're going to lose some factories, consumer goods, but I think it's going to be positive for us. I think growth in states, we're getting less civilian, more recruitable. So at some point, and I think probably off of this, we're going to try to get down to government reform, census reform, and then encourage population growth, so we can get away from this declining population. Now, other advisors would probably be a captain of industry that I might want. I've already got him. I need, what do we want to become? Conservative, reactionary, nationalist, libertarian. Libertarianism would be cool. I would like that. The only problem is, like, where are we going with that? Like, is that going to allow us to do some of the policies, or is that going to reduce our manpower, or what is that going to do? I wish there was a better way to know. And there might be, it might be in the patch notes or something of the mod, but you guys know me. I'm probably not going to look at that. 1.4k. Yeah, that's starting to go up. I like that. Get some immigration going. Let's get Blitzkrieg. Yeah, we're definitely getting a lot more men here. That's good. Okay, so we have insufficient resources. I think that's still for our bottom line stuff. Yeah. That's for tanks, which we're building slowly anyway. Yeah, that can wait. We are getting our subs out. We got political focus, so we changed another policy. Do government reform. Keep modifying this. So we're not going to bump that up yet. Low tax is good. Lightly regulated is good. Maybe we do... What do we want to be, though? Like social liberal. Nationalism. Reactionary democracy. Well, let's do this. Well... I don't know. I think maybe nationalist or royal. Let's see. What do you gotta have to change this easily? Fascist and communist. And high world tension. We could probably do early mobilization. That's nationalist, nationalist. Yeah, I think we'll try to be nationalist. That seems good. So we've got 0% nationalists right now, but we'll get more. We don't have to go full fascist. Let's see. What ideas can we do with nationalism? Okay, got modern heavy equipment. This is ahead of time, but it's really good for our production. So we're going to do that. We're going to keep focusing on these, get them ahead of time, really get it knocked out of there. Now, what was I doing? Oh, yeah. Checking to see if I could do much with nationalism. Excuse me. The fatherland. Increases recruitable population, division recovery, planning speed, and national unity. Yeah, I think nationalist is the way to go. That seems good to get that recruitable population. There's only one, but I think that's well worthwhile. So we still have these three, all the infantrymen. Maybe more special forces brigades, like maybe 2 of them. It's going to take up all our manpower, but we'll still be growing it. Yeah, I think that's a good call. It's only 17% world tension. This is pretty good. I'm pretty happy with this so far. Now, I don't think there's any reason to take Moldova. Or not in particular, anyway. We'll take Romania. Then we'll probably let world tension go down a little bit. I think Hungary is probably in NATO. They are. Romania is going to be a pretty big issue in the world. As long as we don't let anyone else join. Don't let it get to 45. We should be fine. And it is decreasing pretty rapidly. A lot of these are dropping off. So that did like 9 world tension. It must be Serbia. And then, so it'll probably be like 15 to 20 then for this. So if it's 20, it goes to 35, 5 for declaring war. We'll still be at about 40. I think I'm fine with that. Let's see, they don't have full manpower, neither do they. We do have 10, so I think I'm going to update this division a little bit. We'll give them engineering companies, I think. And then from there, what other companies would be good? Like, Sigma Company's pretty good. You know, you get a little extra health. Less organization, though. Maintenance companies for reliability. Logistics company. We get less supply usage, less organization, more help, though. Organization's pretty important. Yeah, I don't know yet. We'll have to see. I'm not willing to make a decision on that yet. So let's get industrial concern. So all these ahead of time ones can get going. Let's do census reform. And then from census reform we'll go into the at least stagnant birth rate. We are starting to get a nationalist leaning to us. We should probably get some decryption so we can see better over here. Still insufficient resources, but we're building civilian factories. I like that. Okay, we're ready to go to war with Bulgaria. Excuse me, we are Bulgaria. We're going to go to war with Romania. My bad. So about 4 for declaring, so we're at 20, so even if it takes 20, we're going to be fine. Let's go ahead and slow down a little bit. Now let's see if we can get this guy to come over here, and then up. Over. It's kind of a wild push, but I think it'd be good. Get these guys to go at least 2 forward there. So the tank divisions over there are holding pretty strong against our infantry, but they're not really protecting a whole lot. That guy's gonna cut them off. As long as we can hold them there. So we'll hold with this guy. We should be able to wipe them out. So he's gonna run up and get some more cities. Where are we at here? Doing pretty well. Almost done already. Free military factories. Let's get that into the mechanized. That's what we need them. Whoa. They had a bunch. So we're gonna need steel for sure now. It's a lot of steel. That guy over there. Cancel that. Push for that as well. Get that guy to come in there. Artillery shouldn't slow this too much. Okay, so I think that was an overrun. Looks like we're trying to push our infantry here. But if we can get them cut off, we're going to be alright. We can defend across the river too. As long as we don't let them get any supply cities, we'll be fine. So even if they do break through, looks like we're going to be able to cut them off. Take that capital. Or not capital, just city. think we gotta just about be there, right? Okay. They got a little resistance left in them. So I think what we do here, let's get this guy. No, we'll go this way. We'll cross and then come in on him. Doing that river crossing just doesn't make sense. Get that guy up there. This guy's gonna run for this big capital. Well, that guy does as well. Hopefully they'll meet in the middle. Guys should be assigned here. Defend that. Yep, there it goes. So we're only at 35% world tension. That's pretty good. All things considered. So that means we could probably wage another small war, but I don't think I'm willing to commit to that just yet. Let's get everyone back in the capital. And I think what we do next is we probably plan on Libya, but let's get world tension down before I get involved. So we have a free military factory. Standard equipment is probably where we want to be at. We need more rubber. So we do have a lot of infantry. We'll bump that all the way up. Let's see, is the steel getting all the way to the bottom? We don't have quite enough for that convoy. But we do have free dockyards, so... Oh, I want to do that. Cancel that. And then just add one in. That should be just about right. Aircraft are going well. Let's see. So we do need more steel, but I don't think I'm going to go that way. Rubber for the aircraft. It's probably okay. So let's get these guys down there. We're going to get one unit extra. We'll drop them off right away. Get everyone in here. Then we're going to do a split. And we're going to have a couple naval invasion orders here. So actually we're going to do this as two different armies. Give them a field marshal. These guys are going to have naval invasion from here to, say, there. And then we're going to grab this guy, do a naval invasion order from here on to Tripoli itself. Then we'll grab the Mediterranean fleet, which has 4 subs now. It's a little bit better. And we'll add these in so they can get there. Okay, very good. So they'll go and start to get planned on all that. And we'll tell them to go when ready. And then we're going to do that. We'll give them to this line. And these guys are going to go to this line. Okay. Now I think what I'm going to do is give them support anti-tank. So let's get some of that building. Because I think that's going to help them deal with the enemy. Okay, how are we doing on this? We're getting pretty significant growth there. If we can reform the census and then go straight into moderate growth, I think we're going to be having quite a bit of men per month. Let's go ahead and speed things up a little bit. Let's get down to at least 30% world tension. So that's what, 15 maybe for peace? No, we need to get lower than that. We probably need to get down to like 20 maybe. I could do that by guaranteeing some people. I could guarantee some like NATO members. Like if I guarantee... But who would they go to war with? Like... Okay, so we can't guarantee people within NATO. can guarantee someone over here lowers world tension with guarantees. Okay, well let's guarantee like Jamaica. How much is that going to lower world tension? Yeah, let's get Dominican Republic, Jamaica, like, okay, they get more expensive. But we'll do that. Hopefully that'll lower world tension a little bit. Well, it should have lowered world tension with guarantees. That's what it says it does. Apparently it doesn't do that, and I wasted a bunch of my points. That's okay. It is what it is. Okay, census reform, and then we're going to do encourage population growth. So I guess the guarantee doesn't really work. Not the way I intend it to, anyway. Okay, improved industrial robots, that's pretty good. Probably get production efficiency cap. Just keep working on our industrial focus here. I think we could probably get onto Libya. But I don't want world tension to go above 45%. And I'm guessing the peace is going to be about 15, somewhere in there. That's about what it was with Romania, and they probably have similar stance in the world, so maybe we just let things cool down for a couple of years. Just do our researches. Make our infantry division stronger. So we're doing one of each of these. So that'll eat up a lot of manpower for a while. But if we're just going to be in peace, there's no reason to rush things. Okay, we got armored spearhead. That's good. We're going to keep rushing down this so we can get the land doctrine done, and then we don't have to look at it anymore. I think support anti-tank is probably the way to go here. And that's more important than main battle tanks. What don't I need? I have plenty of those. I could probably cut one back on the mechanized. One a day is pretty solid. We have no template, but we're about to use it. So we're going to do this and add support any tank to them. Doesn't require too much. So we should be producing pretty sufficient numbers once we get going. Yeah, a couple of weeks, not bad. Okay, encourage population growth, so we should get some more manpower out of the deal. Let's do School of Ideology. Now, these guys are going to take a little while to train up, but I'm not really in a rush for them. They're starting to get the manpower in a couple of these. They mostly have the equipment they need. They just need some anti-tank. So now we're only getting 31 recruitable, but civilian is way up. Do you get more recruitable when you have less bait? I don't know how that works. So, eligible for non-core population. How does one going about coring this? I mean, it's connected to us. So if I wanted to switch where these guys deployed, I could probably, yeah, I could put those up there. Interesting. Maybe we shouldn't have done that, because now we're getting huge civilian in, but very little, like, recruitable. Which seems strange to me. I don't think it mentions that in itself. I mean, we still have negative monthly population. Interesting. And then the lightly regulated, we should be getting population in as well. I don't know. We'll see how it goes. I don't think I need to lower taxes anymore, because that's going to get more consumer. Less research time, more national unity, but more consumer good factories. I don't think we can afford to do that. This will actually negate the low taxes, which might not be a bad idea. Yeah, we're going to do that. Still modify this. Infantry equipment is probably fine. We are getting these technologies way ahead of time, but I think it's going to be well worth it. Because, yeah, we have more room again. We've got Romanian areas we can use. I think we just let all this finish. This is probably least priority. And then we get probably more military factories. Now I wish like increasing infrastructure or something gave you a boost to population. That would be kind of cool. I'm not going to need synth oil. Radar stations? No. Better infrastructure would be nice though, so we can get supplies all the way to Libya through both ports. Something like that. Get our core state ones up. I mean, we're not going to encounter that forever, but having infrastructure is always nice. Okay, we're up to 6. We might give them another support battalion. So that manpower is almost never going to come in. I can't believe it's only increasing by 30. How did I do that? Put that to top priority for now. Something like that. Do this. Oh. guy should be able to attach. Do we have too many doing this? We got, what, 8? And that seems fine to me. Confused why you can't do that. Well, these guys can be available in reserve. Ready to go to the front when we are. So 29% world tension. I want to at least let it go down to 20. Now I think the red ones maybe take longer to go away. I'm not positive about that. I don't know how quickly it depreciates either. Russia's war on Chechnya is still around. Like, Serbia is virtually gone. Besides the peace. I can go up to early mobilization. Seems pretty good. So now we should have more factories constructing. That's very good. Getting this taken care of. But I've gone well over time, guys, so I'll see you in the next one. Thanks for watching.